Let's play with some Korean makeup. Yesstyle was kind enough to gift me this package full of makeup. I think it's called the Halloween makeup set. However, it is not as scary as it sounds. So thank you to Yesstyle for gifting me all these products, and let's get started and put them to the test. So some of the products that I don't have in this package, such as bronzer or blush, I will use a Korean bronzer, but for a blush I do have just a regular blush. I couldn't find one made in Korea in my drawers back there, but let's get started. So these are very interesting products to me. So let's talk about this one, because this is the first product we're going to use. This is the SAEM Triple Foundation Balm, and it comes with the actual brush as well. So this product right here is going to be a foundation. The other two are used as concealers. Now the pink one is to reduce dark circles underneath your eyes, or any purple, I think. And the green one is to reduce any redness on the eye. So we're gonna try kind of use them both and see. Now this is what the product looks like. This is the Cover Perfection. This has an SPF 30 as well. So, and the brush that it came with, it's right here. It's so pretty. Look at that. So on one side you have this flat but soft bristles, and then this is just perfect for concealing. So let's put some, since it's Korean video today, Laneige lip mask just to hydrate the lips before we get started. I will show you the products as we go along through the video, but for my face I'm gonna use, this is another product. This is made in Korea as well, but where's my other one? Hold on. I'll use this one today. This is the Skin 1004 sunscreen. It's kind of hard to see on camera. There you go. Yeah, and I have another one, ANUA, but I don't see it here. Maybe I brought it in the bathroom. We're gonna put some sunscreen on the face because I don't have any. And it is early in the morning. So I will have all of these products linked down below. I'll try to find all the links and all the information that you need. They're very affordable, and they're actually, I can't speak for these products yet, but I really love Korean makeup and Korean skincare. I find them very kind of minimal, right? I've noticed that the makeup is quite minimal with very intense lip colors. Let's move on to this one, the foundation and concealer. Now I will try use everything. So I don't know how this is gonna match my skin, but we'll see. Any redness on my face? Let's go in with this brush right here and go into the green product. Focus. And let me see if I have any redness, maybe around my chin. This basically eliminates any type of redness, the green color. I do have the Givenchy one. I really love this one that you don't actually see. The green is not like, let me show you. So I'm gonna put a lot there, but this is easy to blend. And you don't have the green Shrek color left on your face. Anywhere else we have red? I have red around the nose, so let's try put some around there. Ooh, I really love how it eliminates this. It's not too crazy, you see? Looks good. So we eliminated whatever we saw, any type of redness on the skin. We can keep going. I don't know what else. You can just put kind of like this all over the cheek. I'm gonna go in with a beauty sponge now. Yeah, that looks fine. So you don't see, oh, you can see it right here. So you can just blend it a little bit more. But it just blends into the skin. Just make sure you blend it and you don't let it sit on top of your skin. So let me clean the brush now. I'm using my Sephora Daily Brush Cleaner because I want to use the same brush. So now that the brush is clean, I'm going to go into this color right here and just use it. I don't know, we'll see how this is going to look underneath the eyes. Oh, this is a nice peach. You just want to blend it and see what it does. I don't really have any dark circles or much to cover. but I want to use this as a concealer and see. Brush is very soft. I really love the brush, great quality. Okay, so I love what I'm seeing. It just provided a little bit of coverage. It's great to have if you have one of those nights that you can't sleep and you wake up with dark circles or any type like that. And also the green is also good to have when you have pimples, then you can easily cover them before you put your foundation. Now let's try this foundation. We'll see how it's gonna go. I'm gonna use this brush. This brush came with it, so I picked some up and oh, okay, so I think the coverage is and the shade is very good. Brush again is very soft. I'm gonna do some sweeping motions. I'm gonna do one side of the face and see how this looks. You know what? I've never been disappointed in an actual Korean foundation. Never. This to me looks full coverage. So a little bit goes a long way. So whatever I have left, let me see. I can just bring it up here. Now I think I have to dip a little bit more. Look at that. You can always go with the sponge as well. I actually didn't expect this. I love this so much. I thought it's gonna be darker. I didn't think it's going to be such perfected coverage, and it's so healthy looking and glowy. So I'm gonna go with my sponge just to make sure that everything is pushed into the skin and not sitting on top. I do that with every foundation. Okay, you guys, I'm so excited. Okay, so this is the side with just whatever we put on, with the concealer underneath, and then any type of green shade for redness. And then here is the side with the foundation on top of it. I think it looks really pretty. This is definitely a more full coverage foundation, and I love that it has SPF 50. Okay, so let's do this same thing on this side of the face. Oh, right away you see how it just covered the nose here. I wonder why this is called the Halloween collection. Is it because Halloween is coming? I guess it's good coverage if you want to use makeup for Halloween. I really do love the brush, but I think that this brush is perfect for this foundation. You can just use the sweeping motions, but I think that this brush is really great for concealer. This is also good for foundation like this, but I wouldn't use this with more of a liquid foundation, just like cream products like this. Also probably good with the Dior foundation, and it's also good to apply contour like this, because it fits perfectly. Okay, so far, so good. I don't see any dryness on my skin. On a regular basis, I would use a concealer. This I would only use if I really have red spots in a specific spot or any type of pimples, then I would use this, but I would not put this under foundation on a regular basis, but it's good to have everything in one. I love it. So first product gets a thumbs up from me for sure. So far so good. Look how beautiful that looks. Doesn't it? I just love it. It's so pretty. Okay, so let's move on to what's my next product? Bronzer. Now, they didn't send this to me. This is another Korean bronzer, the Hanalei Matte Bronzer. In case you're interested, I got this from Stylevana, which is another Korean website, and that's the shade. And they did send me, Yesstyle sent me this brush set, so we're gonna put it to the test. So it's called the Art Class Artist Vegan Brush Kit. Now the thing is that this is actually made in China, but it is from Yesstyle. Ooh, it comes into this cute package, too cool for school. I love it. I'm gonna use it today, but I think I'm gonna give this to my daughter because she needs some brushes. I'll wash them for her afterwards. I know I shouldn't be using them. Look how pretty. I shouldn't open it. So it comes into this pouch, and then when you open it up, you have this brush set. Okay, I love it. Let's take them out. And they're really cute and tiny. Look at that beautiful color. Very fluffy. So we're going to use this for the bronzer. And then here we have the other one, which I think I'm going to use it for a blush. But I love the handles, how they're not as round, and then they won't slide off the table. You can see that. And they have this kind of fake wood type of design. Then we have this cute blending brush for eyeshadow. We do have some eyeshadow. And then here's another eyeshadow brush. So let's start with this brush. It doesn't have a number on it, but it's this big fluffy one. I'm just gonna go into this bronzer and just bronze up the face. Brush is very soft. It feels like maybe it is too soft for a bronzer, but we're gonna continue using it. Yeah, it still applies the bronzer nicely. Probably not a favorite one. Like, I still like my Hourglass brushes, but I'm glad to have this because I know that my daughter would love this set. It applied it nicely and evenly. The foundation did not lift. It looks really nice. This is actually a great bronzer. I love the shade. Feels very lightweight. It's not powdery or drying. Yeah, it looks pretty. Now for blush, I don't have a blush, or at least I don't know if I own one made in Korea. So I'm gonna use this Clinique one. This is made in Italy. This is the Cheek Pop 17 Black Honey Pop blush. And let's try this brush now and see. Yeah, the brushes are okay, nothing special. Like, I would probably not invest in brushes, but I would so far invest in the makeup. Still applies the product nicely, but I like to use my own specific brushes for applying a powder blush. They're not bad. They do the job, you can see, right? But I'm sure by now most of us have our own favorite brushes. So I like my BK Beauty. I like my Hourglass. What else do I have? I have some BH Cosmetics. They're really good as well. Oh, Moda. Great, affordable. Yeah, so that looks nice. So now I'm gonna go with this fluffy brush and just make sure that everything is blended nicely. I think that the complexion looks stunning. I love it. Perfect. So let's move on to the eyes. You guys, this is so exciting. The lips and the eyes. So they sent me this Better Me Eye Palette 2AN. That's the packaging. And the palette looks like this. It's so pretty. I will open it in a minute. And here is the back. I'll show it to you before I touch it. Isn't this pretty? So I swatched them all here for you. They're actually very nice and soft and such beautiful neutral shades. This is a great palette to travel. Now, from the top to the bottom, we have right here, we have Cool Veil. Then we have Bailey, Celine, which has a really beautiful glittery shift, but the glitters, the sparkles, are kind of like Pat McGrath type of style or Natasha Denona. They're not chunky glitters, which I love. Then we have Mauve Hazel, Taupe, love this color, and then Midnight. So it's a perfect eyeshadow palette to create a more day-to-day look, or you can go into the evening. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I know for sure I'm gonna use probably this all over the eyelid, then this as transition, this in the outer corner, maybe this in the inner corner, or I don't know. And we're gonna dip into those shades for sure. So I will try use these two brushes today. So I'm gonna go with this big fluffy brush. I'm gonna start with this shade right here. So all I have is that foundation that I put on the eyes. I don't have any eye primer. So you can see that this is very similar to the actual eye. So there it is. It provides a little bit of nice coverage. And then here is the eye with nothing on. So this is more to kind of set your eye before you apply your other colors. Kind of like a powder in between. Now let's go into the, I'm gonna go in with this one right now, right away. Because I wanna put this in my crease here and see. Yeah, this is too flimsy. Okay, so I'm gonna go into my regular BK Beauty 212 because I really wanna see how this shades actually. There you go. You see right away how it just intensified that shade more. I think those bristles are a little bit too soft for my liking. It seems like the product kind of falls in between the bristles, but they're still good to have. They're just brushes. But I do want to give it a fair shot on this palette. I will use this one. I will try use this one, and I'm gonna go into the dark one right here and just touch the outer corner like that. And then I'm gonna go into my BK Beauty. What is this one? Oh, this is a 211. Just a smaller blending brush. Yeah, they're very nice, the shades. They're not patchy. You can see how nice this blended. There's no patchiness. They're soft. Be careful, they're very powdery in the pan. I'm gonna show you. So just be careful and kind of clean your brush before you touch your eye with, because you don't want to have any fallout. But the colors are beautiful. This is such a nice palette. Okay, so let's do the same thing on this eye. That looks really beautiful. I really am happy with the shades. I love that it's not muddy and it actually blends so nicely into the skin, into the eyelid. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna use this little, the cool veil with my finger, or maybe another brush. We'll see, in the inner corner to brighten up this. And then we're gonna use the sparkly one in the middle. So let's use the finger for now. So I just wanna, it's a very nice, not shimmery, but satin-like finish. Now I'm gonna go with my finger again and go into this beautiful shade right here. So here it is, a close-up. Very beautiful. I'm just gonna put it in the middle here. It has a shift of green and pink, those little glitters. Very soft. That's so pretty. I love it. So for the bottom lashes, I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna start with this one and go into the light brown. Diffuse this area a bit here. Yeah, this is actually a great, I love this brush. That's my favorite brush from the whole set, because you can use it in so many ways. So you can use it here on the bottom lashes, or like I said, you can use it to just intensify the outer corner. I actually love this palette. Like, look how pretty it is. You can't go wrong with this. This reminds me of those Essence ones, but much better quality. They're very soft. I love that this one, like, you can use every color in this palette. It's not like this is too glittery and there's chunks of glitter. Like, let me zoom you in. So here's a close-up of the eyes before I put the mascara. I think it looks, I love this. This is something that's probably gonna sit on my desk and use it daily. It's very similar to the Natasha Denona Mini Nude palette. You know, you can use that a lot. I love that the tones are more warm to cool and they're not reddish and too warm, because I don't like too warm. This is just beautiful. I don't know where this one is made, but this is not made in Korea. The Marcel one. So I'm gonna go off camera and apply my Marcel mascara. This is my Ultimate Volume favorite mascara, and then I'll be right back with lips, and I want to show you how I'm going to apply this lip product. So stay tuned. Okay, so here are the eyes complete with the mascara. I love how everything turned out. It's just so simple, yet you can just use this eye look all the time, anytime, anywhere. Okay, so for the lips, they sent me this beautiful L6 Follow Me. What is it called? Oh, Mersey, the first Lipstick Me series. And the color they sent me is L6 Follow Me, which is that color right there. Now, the product looks beautiful. It says Another Me, the first lipstick. Sorry, it has all this powder from my makeup here. But that's what it looks like. And look, it has a very nice magnetic, which you only see in like sophisticated luxury brand type of lipsticks. I love it. So the color, there it is. It's so pretty. Doesn't have a smell, which is good. I can swatch it here. Okay, so that's the color. It's kind of like a peach red. And the way I'm gonna apply this is I'm gonna use a lip brush. I'm gonna go off of the product with the tip of the brush and line my lips first, because I always tend to not apply lipstick properly for some reason. You see, it's pretty, it's quite pink actually. So I want to trace my lips first before I apply the lipstick, because I tend to know not where to stop. So if you have an intense lipstick like this and you tend to over apply, or you don't know where to stop, or you don't have a lip liner that matches your lipstick or similar, then you can do this. A brush is always good. And I think I'm going to use the same brush because it's very intense lipstick, and go off of it like this. That looks nice. Let's try use this now. And then we can blend it. So I don't drag, I just dab on the lips. This is faster than a brush. See, it looks much cleaner than just applying the lipstick. Just take your time. I think that it's more orange red here than it comes across on the skin and the lips. It has more of a pink hint. That's my only thing about this. It's not as, see, orange red like the color shows, but it's still a beautiful color. I still like it. It looks really nice, and it doesn't transfer on the teeth, right? I didn't see anything on the teeth. Okay, so here is kind of the final look. I think that's it in this collection. Full face of Korean makeup. Most of these products were sent to me by Yesstyle. Thank you so much again to Yesstyle. I think that this Halloween makeup collection is really pretty, and I wouldn't call it Halloween, but I think it's because the red lips and this foundation is my favorite. So this is my favorite product in today's video. And I think because of this, maybe it's Halloween, because it provides enough coverage, a lot of makeup that you can use with all kinds of other stuff that you want to create like a Halloween look. But this is my favorite product, so definitely recommend this. Oh, also this, I love this. I would definitely recommend the eyeshadow palette. I love the lipstick. The brushes, not my favorite, but they're really great for traveling. This is my favorite brush out of them all. Like I said, my daughter would love to have them. And but of course, oh, they also sent me this. I forgot to show you. They sent me the Holy Pop double eyelid liner. I did not use this because it seems very kind of not intense, like a light mustardy green. So I don't know where I would use this. Let's see how it would look on the eye, but I don't think you can see it. See, you don't really see it on the eye. A little bit, you see? I'm gonna create like a very nice soft wing. You can. Probably not my favorite, so I would probably skip this or choose a different color. But for the eyelid that I created, probably this is good to just put it on your eyelid with no other makeup and just sparkles on the eyes. That would look good. But yeah, everything looks fine. I'm very happy. So definitely these two products are my favorite. I will make sure to link everything down below. Lip is a lipstick. A lipstick's a lipstick. I love the feeling. It feels very satin-like. It doesn't feel chunky and heavy. It glides beautifully. It looks very nice. It doesn't look drying. It doesn't look like it's settling into my lip lines. It's really beautiful. So I really love the formula of this lipstick. I will have to check out other shades that they have, more nude shades. But this is a perfect lipstick with a nice nude eye look. Perfect for Christmas, Halloween, whatever you want to use it for. But yeah, I'm happy to have all of these products. Thank you again to Yesstyle. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.